YouTube, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. In today's video is just a little video of me explaining to you guys what I use for editing my videos and what type of software that I use. So a lot of you guys probably have been wondering what I use to edit my videos, and what I use to edit my videos is a free editing software program called DaVinci Resolve. DaVinci Resolve is I use the current one that was DaVinci Resolve 16. It's currently free online. If you just look up on Google, DaVinci Resolve and 16, it'll be on a website called Black Magic Designs, I think. And it's free to download and it doesn't give you any viruses or anything like that. So there's no need to have to worry about if I download this, will it corrupt my files and everything like that. So I'm gonna show you guys like what I like this how I create my team montages, how I edit, my YouTube videos and all that in this video. So right now, like as you guys can see, I'm on the beginning of the home page and you can see media pool. Okay, this right here is gonna show you where everything, like all your clips, for example, if you have COG clips or Fortnite clips, all your clips are gonna be in here, and that's where you're going to see them. You're going to be able to manage them. So if I wanted to say insert a clip, for example, I'm going to go here, import file, import media. All right, let's see. All right, for example, if I wanted to use this shot, it'll say, do you want to change frame rate? You can either change it or keep it. That's either way is totally up to you guys. It doesn't really affect the video at all. But if you want to drag this, what you want to do once you put this clip in here, you want to drag it and just slowly drop it in here into the file thing. And as you guys could see right there, it was showing nothing but black. So what you want to do if it starts showing that whenever you insert a clip, you just want to drag it back with your mouse a little bit. And you always use this top bar because it makes it so much easier than using this one. It just is a lot easier to move around things on the app whenever you're trying to use it. So if you just wanted to start right here, you can simply just right click it, hit split, and then you can hit right click again and cut, and then you can cut that out. So right here, I'm trying to use a monitor 2 clip. I hit high rise shot. So as you guys can see, there it is. Boom, and it stops right there. It's a little laggy. It may look laggy at first when you're using this software, but once you render it, everything is crystal clear. There's no problems with it at all. It's just whenever you're trying to add these effects in as well. And that's another thing I wanted to talk about. For example, if you wanted to add an effect to this, you can go right here to effects. But another thing I cannot stress enough is you only get one free effect. So that's the biggest downside of this app is you only get one of them. But you have a variety to choose from. Like you have motion blurs, you have the color transitions you can add. Let's see. You can also add light, generate like different grids and light, different types of light colors and things. So it's really neat. You just got to be mindful of you can only pick one, so you have to know which one you want to use more in your videos. For example, and I think I chose the zoom blur. I think for the one that I use. So what you want to do is you just simply grab it the same way, so you can left click on your mouse and just drag it over to your clip, and then when you start your clip, you'll be able to see that on your clips whenever you're playing it. So you guys can see the zoom blur that's on it. That's one of the main ones that I use for especially editing montages and things like that. I think it's so clean. But that's how you do that. But if you have, like, for example, if you wanted to add more, I'll just show you guys for an example. But if you say I wanted to add this radial blur, so if I wanted to add that onto this, right, I'll click that on there. But the thing is, it's going to pop up a thing telling me that I can no longer use that one because I've already used the free one. So it'll show that in the video. Yeah. So it said that I couldn't use that one, but you can mess around with it, different types of colors. And if you wanted to say, for example, if you wanted to add audio over your clips, the best thing that I recommend. So as you guys can see right now, I have no audio on my clips. And the reason why I do that is if I'm doing uploading gameplays, I like to have the video muted in the background because that allows me to be able for you guys to be able to hear me more than instead of hearing half the gameplay of me, playing Call of Duty. I don't want you guys to hear gunshots the whole time over my voice. But if you were doing a montage and you wanted the sound or you wanted to add the music to it, the best thing that you can do is simply just hit this. There's a top right corner and it's like a volume control button. And you just want to click that and that'll give you the audio back. But if you want to mute it, all you have to do is go back to that and hit mute. I'm also going to show you guys how to incorporate some music in these videos as well, because I know that's what a lot of people are going to do. And you can also add thumbnails and other things in these if you plan on doing that. It's very easy to use. And right here, I'm going to show you how to add that's an intro for my team. So if you have a team intro you want to add, it's very simple to add. You just, download it that way. And then if you want music, all you have to do is, let's see, I gotta find it first. Oh, that's the wrong one. But if you want music, all you have to do is just download it, the audio clips as well, like that. And if you want to delete them, you can just hit delete on your keyboard. All right, so right here, as you guys can see, I have like a montage song and other things. But if you wanted to add that, all you have to do is you can add actually multiple. I'll show you guys, for example, downloads. Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory, but the main thing that I want to express to you guys is don't use anything like this that has the background on it, because it's very hard to use those on like montages and things. But I'm going to show you how to incorporate. So right here, this next tab is going to be the edit tab. So what you want to do is just go click it. It may take a minute. All right, there it is. Sometimes it takes a couple seconds due to my internet being slow. But right here, like underneath is when you're gonna add your music all underneath that right there. That's where you're gonna add your music. So what you're gonna do is just literally drag and drop. So for example, if I wanted this right here, I'll just drop that there. But see, it's gonna show the video because I don't have the current save one I used to use, but that kind of is the way to do it. And you can actually use if you're editing YouTube videos, the best way to express how to find music would probably be to look up on YouTube copyright free music, because on there you can find lots and lots of free music that you can download, and it's the easiest way to avoid getting copyrighted by anything at all, and to always make sure that your videos are staying up on your channel and that YouTube doesn't take it down. So that's how you edit your music and things like that. And if you want to go, for example, if you want to go back, all you have to do is go back. And then if you want to say add this intro, team intro, this is my team intro, Area 51. So if I wanted to add this, all I can do is just add that, put that right there. And then it goes right back into it. And see, I can still talk over this since I have all that. And another thing that I use, for example, I know a lot of people probably are wondering, how do I get my audio over to this video? So the best thing that I can tell you, if you have what I use to edit my videos is basically all I use is my computer. I have a laptop. So what I use is I use the voice recorder on my actual computer. I use that. I record the videos, audio, and then I download it, make it into a document, save it. Then I just incorporate it into this media pool, and then I just put it in the editing right below the video, mute the gameplay, and there you go. There's your video. So that's what I do for my videos because that's what I find the easiest way to do it. So if, for example, if you wanted to go to, if you want to go right here, this is like basically how you can add text and other things. So right here, if I wanted to add a text, all you have to do is hit this right here, the text plus, and then you click on this one right here, text one, and you could simply put in, for example, let's see, I gotta go back. But what you can do, for example, if you wanted to see, I don't want any of this in the video. So what I want to do is just go right here and simply put it, say, right there. So then I can go back to that. Do the same thing, add text box, and then just type in there, crazy monitor 2 high rise shot. So right here, I'm gonna click text box. And then I'm gonna right click it, and then I'm gonna say monitor 2 crane shot. I'm gonna put monitor 2 crane shot because that's what that is. Okay, so if I wanted to bold this, for example, I can bold it. I can make it italic. I can change the font to all kinds of different stuff. If I want to change the color, for example, if I want to make it, say, blue, I can. And like there it is. And you can also make the size bigger or smaller depending on what you want your viewers to see. And you can also adjust the line spacing in between them as well. And that's pretty much about it on how to do that. And then the next part is just with the colors as well. If you wanted to change anything like that on like the whole types of videos, you can use this. But I don't really use this a lot. I mainly just kind of skip over this. But if you wanted to edit the audio, like if you want to make sure your voice was, I guess, more clear to hear, the best thing that you can do is adjust these. I usually try to, if I have my audio playing over my clips, I usually try to have the audio too. I usually try to have it all the way up. And then the second one, A1, I usually try to have it at least at 10 most of the time. I try to keep them as high as I can, but I don't want to have them too high on you guys. So that's what I do for my videos. And then you can also, mute and all these other things. M is for mute and other buttons as well on there for different types of options. But that helps you limit how clear everything is as well, because you want your videos to be crystal clear for everyone who watches them. And then if you want to render it, has different options right here. So if you want it to be audio only, you could hit audio only. If you want to be Pro Tools, you can hit it. If you want to hit Avid AAF, you can use it, or Premiere, Final Cut Pro, generic, H.264 master, or Vimeo 1080p, or YouTube. So a lot of you guys probably using this for YouTube. So the best thing to do is hit this YouTube, and if you want to render it, you just hit add to render queue, and it'll pull up in this box right here, and then you can simply, have it rendered. So I'm gonna save it, for example, as crane shot. Okay. There's that. I'm gonna hit start render. And then, it says rendering in progress. And it won't take no time. For example, if your videos are very short, you will not have to wait very long for them. But if you are editing a big montage or team-tage or have several clips in your videos, then that's going to take quite a bit probably for most of y'all, but it will get the job done. And it's very good for the amount, that you don't have to pay anything for this editing software. It's very free. There's no any small details that you say you have to pay at all. So I love that about this app. and it's great for beginning content creators. So if you are getting into YouTube and this is their first time ever making videos, or if you're looking for a cheap way to make videos and be active and productive, this is the best way to go because it's going to save you money in the end time, and you won't have to buy all these expensive things like Elgato's and other things. And if you ask how I get my clips from my Xbox, for example, and I get them to my computer, what I use is I use the Xbox app. I use the Xbox app. I upload all my captures, and then I save the ones onto my phone that I want to upload. I add them to a Google Drive. Then I download them from my drive to my computer. So that's pretty much the gist of it, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comment section if you guys have any other questions about how Resolve works, or if you're new to it and you want me to do an actual, further in-depth tutorial about it as well, I will do that. And let me know down in the comment section what types of videos you want to see from me. And be sure to follow me on Twitter at thatguyoVozzi and on Instagram at thatguyoVozzi, and my team Twitter at Area 51 Covenant. And without further ado, guys, I'm going to get off here for the day, but I hope everyone has a blessed day. It's been oVozzi. I'm out. Keep it real. Peace.